Tell me if this looks familiar to you. You see anybody's posture that looks like this? Maybe your own? That's called forward head posture or forward head carriage. What happens is you tend to lose the curve in your neck, the natural forward curve here, and your head draws forward and kind of just gets stuck in that position after a while. So the good news is there are some things we can do to help counteract that, but unfortunately it's so common. I take x-rays all the time and see the loss of that curve in the neck. When you think about a couple things, number one, most of what we do is in front of us, so we tend to overdevelop the front of the shoulder and the neck and the chest, and everything just tends to slump forward and draw forward. But secondly, think about how much screen time we get nowadays between our computers, laptops, netbooks, and Blackberries and iPhones. We're always like this all day long, and we never break that posture. So let me give you a couple of tips that can help you through this and help you get healthier in general as a result. The first thing is to begin using a cervical roll, a neck roll. And if you're a patient of mine, you've already heard this, but if you use a roll about 3 to 5 inches in diameter and put it right underneath the base of your neck, lay back on your back and let your head flop over that thing, that will help to induce that natural forward cervical curve that we should all have. At first, it requires as little as 3 minutes a day starting with this, and then get to the point where you're comfortable working up to about 20 minutes. And then the ideal situation is to actually sleep like that, at least partially throughout the night. And that alone, if you do that every single day, that can go a long way toward restoring that curve into your neck. But beyond that, let me give you a couple quick little exercises that you can do, even 3 days a week, that will help to counteract that forward head posture as well. And the first one is to actually work on developing the muscles in the back of your neck. And short of having a neck machine to do that, one of the easiest ways is to use a ball like this, or you can do this particular move even on the edge of a bed, laying face down on the bed. But it's as simple as laying over it like this, and lifting the weight of your own head. So you're going to lay over the ball and simply squeeze the muscles in the back of your neck using the weight of your head as resistance. And at the top, give a squeeze, let it relax, and then come back up, contract at the top, let it relax again. Try to work up to doing, well, you can start with just one set of between 12 and 15 reps. Work up to doing 3 sets of those. If you can't do that, if you happen to get dizzy or anything like that, you can just do that sitting and put your head back, squeeze at the end position, and then relax again. Or you can also do what's called an isometric exercise where there's no movement, but you're just pushing back against resistance. You can use your own hands, push against your head, and use that as resistance. But to take that a step farther, there are flat resistance bands like this that are excellent at helping with something like this. You can actually lay over the ball, drape this over the back of your head as resistance, and then squeeze against the resistance and come back down. And believe it or not, just the weight of your head and a simple resistance band like this can go a long way in developing those muscles in the back of your neck. Because even using your own head as resistance, you'll be surprised at how quickly those muscles get a workout. We're so used to, our heads being forward that we very rarely work those muscles back there. So that's exercise number 1. And again, if you do these 3 days a week for 10 to 15 minutes is all it will take, it'll go a long way towards restoring that curve in your neck. The second exercise is a reverse fly. You can do this again on a weight bench or adapt it to a bench at home, but just a couple light dumbbells or again a resistance band. The first thing you're going to do is keep a little bend in your elbows. You want to concentrate on squeezing your shoulder blades together and working those muscles in between the shoulder blades and your upper back and the rear shoulder. So it's going to look something like this. Pause just a second at the top, get a good contraction, come back down, and repeat that. So that's exercise number 1 with the dumbbells. The second one is a row, where you're going to draw your arms up like this. Draw your elbows back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, get a good contraction at the top there. And that would look like this. It's as simple as that. But by working those muscles that we never get to, that we neglect in the back of the shoulders and the back of the neck, you're actually going to draw your head back, create a more comfortable and a more healthy posture, and as a result, take the pressure off those nerves in the spine and let your body heal most efficiently from the inside out. So again, 3 simple things. Number 1 is the cervical roll, 5 minutes a day, and work up from there. Secondly is the neck extension, where you're actually working the muscles in the back of your neck. and third are the 2 exercises where you work the back of the shoulders. So incorporate those, and you'll see a huge change in your posture, and you'll be healthier as a result. Good luck.